This will be a brief description of my vim9 plus plugin Scratch term. I should mention that is in vim9 script, so it will require at least Vim version 9 to run the plugin. There are plenty of things we can do with the terminal in Vim. Here I'm going to start a terminal with Python instance running inside, and that is Python running inside of PowerShell, in this case running inside of Vim. This terminal has state. I can set variables or modules. I can come outside of this, work on a Python module, and maybe go back to the terminal and take advantage of the state as it evolves, do different things, and move back and forth. When I'm ready to be done with it, I explicitly close it. I can run my tests the same way. I open a terminal, run whatever tests I want to run, and this particular test module has some slow tests, so it's sitting there parked on those, working on them right now. As it's doing that, I can cycle back through my buffers, make changes to my module, continue to monitor what's going on with my tests, maybe just go read through something else if I expect these to pass. When my tests are done, I go back to the window and I exit my terminal. And that workflow is fine here because my tests are slow. I expect to pass most of them, but sometimes it can get cumbersome. So with Scratch term, I open a terminal and you can see my focus is still over here. More than that, when the tests are complete, or before the tests are complete, I have a command, scratch terms kill, that will destroy that terminal without my having to go back into it. So see, I see now that my tests have passed. When I have the attention to look over there, I can look over, see it, read it. I don't need anything off that screen, and I can close it. Better, I don't have to wait for the test to complete. I can restart these tests over and over with the same command. This is scratch term replace v, and it will replace any open scratch terms with whatever command I've mapped into it. So if I were doing some refactoring or doing some test-driven development, I might have 10 tests and I don't even expect to pass them all. I just want to see if I pass the first one. Do I pass the second one? And as I do that, I can look through. No, I have a failure. Make a change. Yes, I passed. Let's go on and look at passing the next test. Of course, if you fail a test, it'll give you information about the test in your terminal. When I'm done with all of these, I close them with scratch terms kill. And as you can see, that leaves my persistent terminal at the top. The one I started with the vim command term, the one that has the state that I want to preserve, is still there at the top. I also have commands for doing the same thing but keeping the window open. So here my same tests are running, and I could run them again in another window. Here's one map. These are my pre-commit hooks. So I can look at all of these things, see if there's any information in them, and at the end, when they're done, or when I've looked at them all I want to, I can kill them all with scratch terms kill. And again, my persistent terminal is running my Python instance on the top. The one started with the vim command term is still there. I don't have a mapping to it, but I can also start a scratch terminal with a different command that will give me focus. So here, this starts the same type of scratch terminal and gives me focus, and I can enter commands here. Whatever I want to enter in, I can exit this and use that information, copy things over, and then I don't have to return to it to close it. I can close it with the same command, scratch terms kill, when I'm done with it. So if you're looking at this and it's a good fit for your workflow, please use it in good health.